Hey all, it's me, your hostess Liberty, and today we're doing something a little different to my usual. Recently, the RPG Maker Game Jam was held, and I'm taking part as one of the judging panel. Yay! We talked about it behind the scenes, and it was agreed that streaming or recording our playthroughs of the various entries was allowed. So, I decided that I will record the various entries that I get to play and judge, and present both a video and general summary of each entry to the developers to enjoy. Now, I will not be talking about any part of the scoring process itself on video, only my reactions to the game and any feedback I may think of during the playtime. This means that there may be cuts here and there that you notice because I started going off track, started yapping a bit longer, and need to cut that part out. Anyway, this is as good a statement of intent as any, so let's jump into the game! Hey guys, it's your hostess, and this time we're playing Loneliness Syndrome. Always dash, always on, always good to see. Alright, Loneliness Syndrome, let's go. Has it begun? I should wake up soon. Yes, very soon. Any moment now. Ulrich. Master, time to get up. The sun is shining on your butt. Well, strictly speaking, our lab doesn't get too bright, even when it's daytime, so getting a sunburned butt is pretty impossible. I slowly open my eyes. I'm still a bit dazed. My mind feels a little foggy, probably because I haven't fully adjusted yet. Ulrich seems to notice this and came closer to me. Sorry for interrupting your sleep, Master, but you really need to get up today. We just got notice. I rub my eyes, trying to shake off the grogginess. It's fine. Ulrich, you don't have to be so formal with me. Huh? Wait, hold on. A notice? We're starting with that? How do I put this? My name is Noam, and I'm part of the Blue Star University, a student in the special class. Well, although it's called a university, it's very different from a regular school. To be honest, rather than a university, it feels more like a mercenary organization. I heard that the things we usually do are all kinds of weird tasks, like fending off monsters, attacking villagers. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. I heard the most outrageous tasks involve fighting on the front lines. That's probably why I think this school feels a lot like a mercenary group. Ooh. The running on auto brake. I'm still a newbie, never been part of any activities here. Looks like this is going to be my first mission, right? I was recruited into the special class because of my mechanical skills. I did some research in combining... Oh, that's going to be an issue. That's going to be annoying. On combining monster crystals with machinery. Originally, I didn't want to join such a strange organization, but, well, the conditions they offered were just too tempting. What's this notice about? We're supposed to gather at the sports field. No specific details. He's Ulrich, and for now, I guess he's kind of like my bodyguard. The way he addresses me is a bit weird. I've pointed it out so many times, but he always brushes it off. He's a Great Dane, right? Maybe he had ear cropping, I guess? He doesn't have memories of his past. Sometimes he gets tiny flashes of memory, but overall he can't really recall much. I actually hope he can recover his memories, but he doesn't seem to care much about it. I'm really glad he's by my side. Honestly, without him, I definitely wouldn't be able to stay here. Because, okay, this is a bit embarrassing, but I'm actually kind of afraid of interacting with others. After some effort, I can at least communicate with Ulrich now. I might stutter a bit sometimes, but I can manage to get a sentence out. I'm so happy, really, I'm so happy. All of this was totally worth it. But I don't mean to be greedy or anything, but if... Master, what's wrong? Sorry I zoned out. I was thinking about stuff. Relax, Master, you don't need to stress out in front of me, just take it easy. Thank you, Ulrich. With you here, yeah, I should relax a bit. Huh? Yep, just chill. But speaking of which, what are we gonna do? Not sure, they didn't say. I think it's probably to defeat some monsters. In more formal terms, something like monster extermination or whatever. Here's the thing. Apparently a group of slibs has settled in the Shining Forest recently. causing some troubles for nearby villagers. I think we're gonna deal with that. Well, slimes seem like something suitable for newbies, don't they? I see. Oh, thanks. I had no idea about any of this. This is one of the benefits of having a friend. I don't know anything, but if Ulrich knows, then it's no big deal. So I think we're going to that bright forest now? Oh, did I say something wrong? Oh dear, we need to go to the sports field first. We have to gather there. Right, sorry, my bad. I didn't hear that. Wait, with the others? Based on the letter, yeah. It's okay, no one dislikes you and no one will be mean to you. If anyone is, I'm here, so it'll be fine. Oh, thanks. Relax, we probably won't have much interaction with others. There are 5 people in our class, so it's unlikely we'll all do the mission together. In the end, it'll probably just be the 2 of us. Oh. So, shall we head out? Nothing new. Oh, wait, shift to sneak, control to move while turning in place. Oh, shift to sneak, you're right, gotcha. Interacting with your current partner will start a conversation. I got an antidote. Oh, the RPG Maker graphics. It's so nice to see them. Blue potion, red potion. Ooh, LP. 30%, 30 MP buff. Slash, thrust, defend and wait. Okay. Curse soul. Oh. Okay. Battle axe, dinner knife. Enemy book. Alright, let's go. Ulrich, sorry. What's wrong? Is something up? I didn't listen to you earlier. What do you mean you didn't listen? Oh, you mean that. It's no big deal. To go to the Broke Forest, we need to teleport from the field. It's normal that you didn't know, Master. Sorry, little yawny. You're still thinking about that? I'm not mad. No need to worry about small stuff like that. But you must feel a bit upset, right? Someone not listening to you properly and all? It's fine. You're overthinking it. I'll never get mad at you, so just relax, okay? No way. Never getting mad? That's impossible, right? I swear, I won't get mad at you. Even if it looks like I'm upset. It's definitely a misunderstanding. Well, that's not quite right. Maybe this is the best way to say it. I can promise that I'll never betray you. Is that okay? Yeah. Sorry, I made things a little awkward. Come on, no more sorries. Cheer up, this might be our first mission together. When the time comes, I'll show you my combat skills. Make sure to watch and learn. I'll do my best. Good boy, says the dog to his master. Okay, sneaking, and then control will let us move in place. Okay. The door's locked. Okay, cool. Why is there a statue there? And it's extremely detailed in comparison to the rest of the graphics. Okay. We're heading to the sports field. Alright, sorry. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Hey, Gnome, Ulrich, nice to see you guys. The Labrador's name is Bernie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a lab, way more certain than Ulrich's breed. He's a bit chubby, but labs do tend to pack on the pounds, don't they? Well, overall, he's a pretty cheerful guy. Always has a strong presence, though he seems a bit clueless sometimes. Still, he's all smiles every day. He uses a bow and arrow, so he's an archer? Not quite. From what I've read, he's more into espionage work. Maybe he just happens to be really good with a bow. Not sure if this job really suits him, but since he's here, he's probably not bad at it, right? Maybe there's more to him than meets the eye. Could even be that his usual personality is all an act? That sounds familiar. Oh, right. Ulrich says that about him, that he's not what he seems and he has shady intentions. I don't know why, but I feel like that's super unlikely, but if he really does have it inside, I'll start to think there's nothing in this world worth trusting anymore. I actually kind of like him, surprisingly. Maybe he always takes the time to greet me without getting annoyed? I'm so surprised I can remember his name. It's pretty memorable. I think Ulrich might just be put off by Bernie and is overly cautious around him. The air always gets so quiet when they talk. Wow, you guys aren't the last to show up. Awkward, I forgot his name. Ulrich didn't mention it either. He just kept staring at him without saying a word. Okay, maybe it's just me, but it wasn't just staring, more like glaring. Oh, come on, Vincent, don't put it like that. Huh, so his name's Vincent? He's the class leader, right? You see him at every event. What kind of dog is he? A Doberman, maybe? Is everyone here dogs except for me? Honestly, I don't mind his sarcastic jabs. After all, it's true that I'm usually the last to arrive and not exactly enthusiastic about events. Facts are facts. With that said, Ulrich's kind of getting dragged into this unfairly, since he's only late because he's keeping me company. Is this the cost of having friends? When you got buddies, you do everything together, and maybe that slows things down, but it can also speed things up. Wait, hold on, just a feeling. I'm not sure, but I think Ulrich might not care much about class stuff either. Even if he weren't with me, he probably wouldn't show up early anyway. No way, what am I doing? I can't just assume what Ulrich's thinking, right? That doesn't feel okay. I don't even know what's going on in his head. This feels like it wants to be a visual novel. I'm just putting that out there. Alright. Off topic, totally off topic. We're talking about Vincent, right? Even though I barely remember his name, I actually kind of like him. It's different from how I feel about Bernie. Vincent's more about his personality drawing me in. He's always so driven, which is really rare. Whether it's physical strength or academics, I think he's top tier, and the facts back it up. His grades are always the best. Overall grades, of course. Specialized subjects? Not always. Everyone's... Oh my god. I don't need to know everyone's grades and their specializations and... I'm sorry. It's just that there's so much being said. There's this little thing in storytelling called show don't tell. So a lot of this could have been dialogue between the characters to help build them up, instead of, like, it doesn't even have to be the main character. The main character, who is obviously a bit of an oddball, who likes to stay outside of the group dynamics and is very shy and awkward and doesn't talk, that's fine. He can stay outside of that. But you could have Vincent chiding, Ulrich, saying, why are you letting him drag you down? Why are you always making him late? And Ulrich could say, well, maybe I just don't care that much about classes. And then have a little thought from the main character going, oh, does he really feel that way? Or is he just saying that to back me up? I don't want to drag him down. That kind of thing. So you're breaking it up. It's not all just thoughts inside this guy's head. It's being broken up between the characters, and we get a feel and a feel for the dynamics between them. So you can build on the characters themselves instead of just being told about them. So with the Bernie thing, you could show him being nice and being like, and saying, hi everyone, how you doing, blah blah blah, and then have Ulrich be like standoffish and snappy with him to show that he doesn't really care for him, and then have a thought, oh yeah, Ulrich said not to trust him because he doesn't like him that much and thinks he has double words, and then have the guy be like, oh, how are you doing today, Victor? I noticed that blah 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 is late. And then, cut back and forth and intersperse it with character interactions instead of just brain blah. Just brain blah. That's what I'm going to call it. Brain blurb. Brain blurbing. He's just brain blurbing all over the place. It's like, dude, get a mop and clean up your brain blurb, please. You've leaked into the aisle. There's brain blurb everywhere. Where's the dialogue? Come on. Like, you've given us, like, tiny snippets of dialogue between the characters, when all of this could have been scenes that build rapport between the player and the characters and give them an idea without just telling them. Like, specialized subjects, not always everyone's got their strengths. Like, instead of saying this, Ulrich or Benji or whatever his name is could bring up, hey, I heard you didn't do so well on such and such specialized subject X. And Vincent can just sort of like look at him and say, maybe so, but my grades are still top tier despite that overall. And sort of like show the dynamic between the characters and give them their own voice to speak with. And make the player be in the main character's shoes, where we are on the sidelines watching this interactions happen with the player, like with the main character. The main character's not involving himself in things. He's not talking to people really. He's just staying outside of it and maybe thinking things every now and again. But that's all, and that's a lot more cool because that way you get to see the characters interact, and it just feels more realistic than being thought at for like 5 minutes about all these weird random thoughts going through this kid's brain, and it's like, in reality, he's just there looking at the sky while everybody's just looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? He hasn't said a word since blah blah. Yeah, I don't know, he's just staring into nothingness. Ulrich, what the fuck is wrong with this brat? You know? Because that's not how things go. Sure, somebody might stand there on the sidelines, but they're not just, people aren't looking at them like, just letting them think. There's stuff happening in the meantime. There's chats going on and talk going on, and a person, unless they're brain dead or just really distracted, isn't just going to sit there and just look at the sky and just think about their own things. They're going to be looking and listening to what's going on in front of them. Even the most antisocial and quiet person is going to take notice of what's going on before them and then have thoughts based on that, right? I'm sorry, it's if you want to have this introspective type kind of thing, it's much more suited to a visual novel and not like an RPG, which I assume this is, being that we got items and stuff. Maybe it's a hybrid, maybe, but still, even then, show, don't tell. It's something to think about, Dev-chan, please. I think Ulrich's is the strongest physically, and he's surprisingly good at humanities. Oh, I'm off topic. Anyway, Vincent sets insanely high standards for himself and never complains. That's really admirable. Like, this line could easily be a conversation with Bernie about grades, and Bernie saying, oh wow, I see that you got a 94 on such and such on your humanities, and he's like, and Vincent could be like, yes, but I let myself down. I should have gotten 100. I knew what the answer was, and I should have gotten much better. And then have the thought of have the main character think, wow, he's so it's so incredible that he holds himself to such a high standard like that. I wish I could be like that. That kind of thing. So there's more dynamics, more people in play. We're not just reading text. Like, we're still reading text, just scrolling, right? But it feels different because there's more characters in play to bounce off of and to get the information from. It's not just one person's thoughts just transcribed in a diary-like format to some random nobody that doesn't exist. Dear Diary, today I went to the park and then I talked to this, oh my god, he's so cool, and oh my god, anyway, Vincent sets insanely high standards for himself and never complains. That's so admirable. I wish I could be more like him. He's so cool. Even though Ulrich says that he is a bit of an asshole, honestly, I think that he, it's giving diary. It's giving diary. It's giving baby's first diary. 13-year-old diary. I'll stop harping on. Sorry. Okay, let's just continue on. Beyond academics, he's even perfect at home. He's got a few younger sisters and his mum's sick, so he often goes back to take care of them. It's tough, but he does it anyway. Yeah, perfect. That's the best word for him. Personality, actions, even his build. Perfect. Not scrawny, but not as bulky as Ulrich. Just perfect. You eyeing him off? Ooh, is this a dating game? Dear God, please don't let it be a dating game. I can't stand to be stuck in this guy's thoughts forever. Okay, I'll stop. But I could never get close to him. I can't be that perfect. It's like you can only admire from a distance but not get too close. Ah, that sounds weird. It's just he's too perfect. So perfect I can't even approach him. Maybe that's why I can't remember his name. Oh, is that the weirdo who's always holed up in the lab? You're actually here? And you brought your guard dog too. Ugh, what's that look? Like you've seen something terrifying. Really? Am I that scary? You need to hide behind your guard dog to even look at me? Did I? Oh, I guess I did kind of slip behind Ulrich without realizing. Who's this girl? I don't know her, no clue at all. She looks so strange. No, I don't mean she's ugly or anything. I just can't tell what kind of dog she is. She's different. A dog, maybe, probably a dog, since I'm supposed to be the only human at this school. She's got ears, though. Can't tell what breed she is, can I? From her clothes, she's a mage? She looks so fierce. Is she really in our class? I wonder if Ulrich knows her. He probably does, right? Ugh, what's that smell? Who is it? Can't you guys shower before coming? Smell? Is there one? No, wait, it's not that bad. Alright, Kyra. Jeez, what can I say? Us guys aren't always the easiest to keep clean. There's always that, manly scent. That hurts. Kyra raised his staff and whacked Bernie hard on the head, all the way from over the other side of the path. But does she always carry that thing around? Can you not say gross stuff like that in front of a lady? Bernie clutched his head. Ulrich's expression didn't change a bit, and Vincent cleared his throat, signaling everyone to listen up. Everyone's here. Alright, quiet down. I'll explain the situation. A ton of slimes have suddenly appeared in Bright Forest, causing trouble for the locals. So, the higher-ups have decided to send us to clear them out. We'll use the teleport crystal to reach a village near Bright Forest, stock up on supplies, and then head to the forest. Okay. The ultimate goal is to defeat the Slime King. As for teams, just form your own groups. There's 5 of us, so it's not exactly easy to split evenly. Here comes the tricky part. There's actually a way to even out the teams if one person goes solo. I've dealt with this kind of thing a lot, but I didn't expect to face it here too. Won't be an issue. I'll team up with my master. You guys do whatever. Oh, I see. What's with the attitude? Like, I'm dying to hang out with you guys. If it weren't for Ulrich, I'd probably be the one left out. Honestly, having someone stick up for me like that doesn't feel as great as I thought it would. Sure, it's better than being alone, but it's still weird. Maybe because he said it so bluntly, it made the others uncomfortable? Can't be helped, I guess. Ulrich and I get along because he's not exactly a people person either, so it makes sense he'd say it like that. Is Ulrich owned by the main character? How does that work in this world? Like... That's so weird. Why is this guy the only one in school that's human and allowed to be here too? I'm so confused. How about you explain that? So, Vincent, anything else? If not, my master and I'll head out. His look feels like it's saying, no discipline, no organization, what's the point of you? Oh, this is Bright Forest already? Is this teleportation magic? It's so convenient. If only we had this in real life. Traveling is such a hassle. Let me think. Imagine how much time we could save if teleportation was real. In real life? So this isn't real life? Or was that a fourth wall break and you meant outside of the game IRL? Cause... is this just a product of this guy's imagination? No, this is just the town at the entrance of Bright Forest. Everyone calls it Forest Town. Super unoriginal name, right, huh? Oh, I spaced out again. Wait, what Ulrich said was... Alright, he was answering my question about whether we're at Bright Forest. Ulrich? What do we do next? You head to the town, you stock up on supplies, you go into the forest, you fuckhead. I suggest we hit up the shops here to stock up on supplies. Basic health potions are a must, also some antidotes. Pretty sure some slimes use toxic attacks. Top of that, we should grab some weapons and armor. The gear we've got now isn't doing us any favors. You don't have to upgrade, but better equipment would make fighting way easier. Huh? We have to go shopping? Can we not go? Not go? What's wrong? It's probably best if we do. I was just kidding. Let's go. What's up, Master? If something's bothering you, just tell me. No need to be shy. Nothing's wrong, I said. Alright. Fuck, he's annoying me. What's wrong, Master? Someone's blocking the way. Got it, I'll clear them out. Wait. Hold on, that guy. No, don't, I'm sorry, please, I'm begging you. Okay, forget him. Calm down, deep breaths. Deep breaths, right, stay calm, deep breaths. Alright, let's walk a bit further away. There, all good now, right? Yeah, sorry, I kinda overreacted. Shh, don't say that, I don't mind. Don't dwell on it. How can I not care? Caught off guard by my response, Ulrich followed his brow and froze for a second. Ulrich doesn't space out often. I realize I said something wrong. Sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. It's not like I don't appreciate you not caring or anything. That's not what I meant. Ulrich doesn't seem mad, but there's a clear moment where he snaps out of his daze. Don't be upset. After a quick pause to collect himself, Ulrich slipped back to his usual calm demeanor. Yeah, you're right. If I'm gonna help you in every way, it's not just about me accepting you. I need to make sure everyone else does too. I don't know why, or if it's my imagination, but his smile seems almost exaggerated. For a split second, I don't know what to say, so I just give a weak nod. Thank you, Ulrich. You're really so good to me. So, okay. Thoughts. Is this kid just... is this... Alright. Is this basically something in the vein of the game with Sunny and the gang, where there's a real world, but he doesn't interact with it, he does so in his daydreams, right? Is this us, the main character, not interacting with the real world? His dog isn't actually a human, he's just imagining that he is a dog person, and this is how he copes with dealing with interacting and, like, agoraphobia or something like that, going out and interacting with people. Master, am I imagining things, or do you seem kinda off? You're looking a bit stiff. Oh, Ulrich, could you, hold my hand and take me to the shop? I'm kinda bad with directions. I'm definitely acting weird right now. My eyes are probably darting all over the place. Sure thing. Oh, wait just a sec. That's the shop up ahead, right? Yep, place is tiny, so there's no fancy distinction between equipment shops and item stores. Bluntly put, they just sell the most basic stuff. Oh, I see. I can do this. Now that I think about it, maybe I don't need those items that badly. I mean, we don't need them. Just stop hopping around a bit. Gotta keep moving. Master, are you scared of something? Is it that obvious? You're shaking. Don't be nervous, Master. I meant no harm. Just relax and tell me what's going on, okay? I'm embarrassed. Please don't laugh, okay? It's fine, Master. Muster up some courage and tell me. So, I've never actually gone shopping or been to a place like that. If we have to buy or sell stuff, I'd have to talk to the shopkeeper, right? I can't do that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Hey, take it easy, no rush. You're just not used to it, that's all. Now how about this? You follow me inside and I'll handle the buying. Leave it all to me, sound good? If I'm just following behind, I guess it's okay. Don't I seem kind of weird like this? Weird? That's not the right word. Let me ask you this. What's weird anyway? Huh? Simply put, being weird just means being different from others. That's totally normal. No two people are exactly the same, right? Think about it. Lots of things we take for granted don't actually make much sense. People just blindly copy each other. But people who are weird are still in the minorities, aren't they? Sure. So, a lot of weird people end up, or pretend to be normal, don't they? Don't stress too much. We're different from the average person. I'm a dog. If anyone dares mock you for that, I'll make sure they regret it. I'm pretty confident in my ability to intimidate, so relax. With me around, no one's gonna point fingers at you. Is that really okay? I think maybe I should try to change a little bit at least. If you want to change, no need to rush. For now, just stick behind me, watch and learn. At the end of the day, people fear what's unfamiliar. Once you get to know it, the fear goes away. Chill out, I got your back, and everything's gonna be fine. Unless it's trauma, in which case, yeah, you're kinda fucked. For a while. Some traumas don't go away. And then you screw it up for life. Good job. You can find ways to combat it and help with it, but some things, yeah, well, it's a lot harder. Okay, thank you, Ulrich. Really, thank you. Okay. I'll have some red potions. Yeah, what's a blue? Oh, we need some antidotes. Alright, So, how'd it feel? Not as tough as you thought, right? The shopkeeper didn't even say much, did he? Yeah, the guy's swamped all day. No way he's got time to chat with every customer. He can totally relax. Uh-huh. So, want to keep the momentum going and try it yourself? Well, I'm not trying to dodge it or anything. You just bought stuff, and if I go in right after, wouldn't that be kind of weird? Fair point. But even if he says something, I'll handle it for you. Don't we have enough supplies already? Can we just go? Alright, fine. We'll come back next time. For your first time in a shop, you did pretty well. Don't feel too down about it. It's fine. I at least went in. Thank you. You know, you're really patient. If it were anyone else, they'd probably be laughing at a total mess like me by now. Master, have some confidence. You deserve patience. Others don't know you. Heck, you might not even know yourself. But you got tons of great qualities. They're just buried under all these little issues, that's all. Be confident in yourself. That's not just for you, it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Guess that means I've gone above and beyond my bodyguard duties, huh? Thank you. I want to do something for you too, Ulrich. Otherwise, I just kind of feel bad. No need, we're a team, inseparable. There's nothing to feel bad about. But if you insist, I'll have to think about it. How about a nice juicy bone? Oh. So keep working at it. Got it. Okay, we're not going to the pub. Alright, calm down. Wait, go back. I saw a chest. So, this is Bright Forest? Come to think of it, I've asked, is this Bright Forest so many times today. Auric didn't look annoyed at all, he was smiling. Yep, from here on out, we might encounter monsters, so please be careful. Monsters, you mean magical beasts? Ah, yeah, monsters are visible on the map, so if we don't see any, there aren't any. I'm pretty familiar with the monsters in various places. If you're interested, I can tell you about them. Just chat with me. Don't forget, Master, you can hold control to turn, then press the confirm key, or click on me to talk. Okay, I will. But first, treasure chest. Revival tonic. Wait. Now, this is where switches are a good thing. Oh. Pardon. And that's where sneezes are not good things. I'm just looking for treasure chests, now that I know they exist in the world. The map graphics are cute. I'll give you that much. Map's pretty cool looking. Adorbs. Adorbsable. Very adorbsable. Alright. Okay. What's that green crystal up ahead? Pure crystal. Those things appear along with the dungeon. Usually at the entrance, and sometimes near the exit too. It seems like a save point? A save point? Oh, seriously, Master, how many games have you been playing behind my back? But you summed it up perfectly. Pure crystals provide unlimited healing, just like save points in some RPGs. Too bad there's no saving in the real world. Ha ha. Next time you play a game, include me, okay? Maybe not, since we're kinda like an RPG party already. Alright, let's go. Off to defeat the Demon King. Yay, I got healed. Sure, let me save my progress. Okay, I remembered the switch for that one. Master, the glowing spot up ahead is an item. In dungeons, there are two main types of collectible items. One is glowing spots, which give random items. Depending on the location and type, the items can vary slightly. Of course, forests only have forest items, volcanoes have volcano items, and so on. The other type is treasure chests, which give fixed items, usually more valuable ones. The reason we distinguish between glowing spots and treasure chests is that glowing spots reset with the dungeon. So if you collect them, they'll be back next time. But treasure chests don't reset. Once you open them, they're gone. Reset? How do you reset a dungeon? Simple. Stay in an inn overnight or defeat certain specific bosses. There have also been reports of dungeons just resetting out of nowhere. Oh, like that? Then I'll pass. I don't want to go to an inn just for that. Speaking of inns, another reason to go is to restore the team's condition. But that's not a big issue since we can use the pure crystals mentioned earlier. Yeah, if Ulrich brings it up, I'll just use that as an excuse. Come to think of it, it's pretty weird. It's a dungeon, yet there are treasure chests and glowing spots. Those random things and pure crystals that are totally beneficial for exploration. Yeah, is there a reason for that? Why? Well, according to current scholarly research on this phenomenon, at least there's no safety concerns. Let's just treat it as an axiom that doesn't need proof. Okay. Another revival tonic? A blue potion? Ugh, what a hassle. What's wrong, Ulrich? Nothing. I'm allergic to pollen. I don't really like such natural environments. Huh? Ulrich's allergic to pollen? This is the first I've heard of it. Are you okay? If it's too bad, maybe we should head back. Get some medicine or something. No need to rush. It's fine, not a big deal. I just cough occasionally, nothing serious. Suddenly Ulrich took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and then opened them wide. Are you really okay? Of course. Master, you're not getting cold feet again, are you? Don't worry so much, okay? I'm really just worried about you. I'm fine, I won't die. Besides, I don't feel anything now. My body must have adjusted. Oh, is that so? Okay, understood. Relax, I'm strong and healthy. I'm totally not gonna die in the middle of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. Yeah. Okay. Master, you see that? That thing wandering around is a monster. Monsters in dungeons wander randomly. If they spot you, they'll chase you. If we touch them, we'll probably have to fight them. Don't worry too much. Even though you're not good at fighting, Master, I'm definitely good at handling the dirty work. You don't need to do anything in battle, but stay behind me. That doesn't seem right. That's fine. Don't be too embarrassed. Everyone has things they're good at and things they're not. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. Maybe it's better to learn by doing, Master. Look at the enemy ahead. It hasn't noticed us and it's facing away. If we trigger a battle now, we can ambush it, which gives us an advantage. Apple slime. Okay, Alright, cool. See, it's not that hard. Leave everything to me. What's wrong, Master? You don't look very happy. No, it's nothing. I feel like I haven't been much help. It's fine, didn't I say? Leave the fighting to me. You don't have to do anything, Master. Hey, you can look after the items. Make sure I'm healed up. Yeah. But doesn't that make me seem selfish? Feels unfair or something. I want to help too. Oh, that's the wrong face portrait and shit. Master, is that really what you're thinking? Oh, you're really too kind. You can help too, even if you might lack combat experience. You have a unique ability, Master. You can extract enemies' abilities into crystals, and by equipping those crystals, we can use their powers. The weaker the enemy, the higher the chance of successful expression. Also, note that you can only extract one crystal per enemy per battle, though you can try multiple times. Ultimately, only one crystal can be obtained. Keep that in mind. Next time we encounter an enemy, you can try it. I'll cover you, so go ahead and give it a shot. Just be careful not to get hurt. I understand. I'll do my best. Good boy. Go for it. Hey, what's up? So, tech? No. Magic? No. Gems? No. Tact? No. Blink? No. Item? No. Yeah, sure. Oh, I already extracted its life. Never mind then. Okay, never mind. Yay, I learned heal. And I got a purple potion. Alright, apple slime crystal. Nature's blessing. Okay. Sure, let's give you a spell. Nature's blessing. Healing. What? Okay, that happened. Fuck, where's the F5? Fucking shit, fucking god damn it. Okay, it might be a little bit off visually. I'm sorry about that. Whatever. Alright. Wait. Okay, wait a sec. Okay, 53. Yeah, I've got, a bit more than that, don't worry. Alright, maybe we'll equip that on you and not use it in the menu. Let's use heal instead. Oh no, we're already all healed up. Okay. Now, did the level heal us? Or was it... Ow. Dudes. Okay, we got the apple crystal. Okay. Got an antidote. Nice. Now we can equip that on you. There you go. We've both got healing now. Alright. After every battle we heal. Understood. Red potion. I'm blue, abba-dee-dabba-da is how it sounds when it first loads in. Hello? Okay, we've got the Goblin Scout Crystal. Alright. Equipment. What's that do? Smoke screen. Oh, it puts up attacks, so sure, why not? Not a lot of enemies around. Hello? Alrighty. Gained an antidote. Alright. Nice. Learn Fortify and Momentum Strike. Okay, smoke screen. Create a smoke screen to obscure enemy vision. Can inflict blindness. Fortify. Boosts attack and defense. Okay. And momentum strike. Charging attack against single enemy. Axe first. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. $10 gold? I see it missed. Alright. What was I just thinking? Oh, enemy book, right. Okay. Weak. Fire, shadow, okay. Stabbing, okay. Thrust, fire, and light. Alright. Cool, good to know. Red potion. Oh, there we go. It does let us know. Alright, cool. Antidote. Alright. Cute. Okay, I don't think you need a separate gems menu when you have magic menu already. That seems a little excessive. Just putting that out there. Alright, saving progress. These tiles are quite cute. Master, please note, those enemies with red outline are called elite monsters. They're generally much stronger than regular monsters, so if you're not prepared, it's not advisable to fight them. They usually have unique and fixed movement patterns. If you're skilled, avoiding them shouldn't be a problem. Of course, enemies like the one in front of us that don't move at all also have a unique and fixed movement pattern, but in this case it's blocking our path, so we have to defeat it to proceed. Of course, defeating elite monsters usually comes with rich rewards. They often drop special items and equipment. Their ability crystals are also usually more useful, and even if not, they can be sold for a higher price. Sometimes the school issues bounties on elite monsters, and defeating them allows you to claim the rewards. By the way, Master, I don't know if you noticed, but regular monsters respawn after a while. Elite monsters don't. Once defeated, they only respawn the next time you come here. Besides elite monsters, each dungeon has its own dungeon boss. They're usually at the end of the dungeon. You can't proceed to the next area without defeating them. They're even stronger. However, it's not always the case. There might be elite monsters stronger than the area boss. The dungeon boss here is our mission target, the Slime King. The one in front of us is just the elite monster, Slime Prince. Let's get ready and take him on. Hi, buddy. He is adorable. It said Slime King. Master, have you noticed every skill is innate, almost always has an attribute? Yep, okay, we know. I mean, this enemy cannot be extracted. That's a lie. You told me you could. I'm gonna keep trying until I die. Until the enemy dies. Okay, let's just say that I believe that you can't be extracted. I guess then I'm going to have to just hit you on the head. Okay, we learnt nectar. We didn't get anything. We won. Say louder, be confident. Don't be shy, we're the strongest team. No one else is as fast as us. Thank you, Ulrich. I definitely couldn't have done it without you. No need to thank me, it's what I should do. I really should thank you, I'm serious. It went really smoothly. Smoothly. It was really smooth. Master, what's wrong? Smoothly. If only everything could stay this beautiful. A person's life is built from countless small tragic realities. Though people feel joy, they also feel sorrow. The latter always leaves a deeper mark. No, it's not about being happy or not. Just to survive, to meet basic needs, must conform to countless societal rules, living each day exhausted. You must? Or we must? Newtopia, my last sanctuary, isn't eternal. I must open my eyes. My name isn't Noam, it's Noah. Time to wake up. Oh, hey, look. It's like that game. Hey, Noah, how are you feeling? Pretty smooth, I guess. It feels quite nice. A little smoother than I expected, though maybe also a bit tougher than I thought. Overall, it actually feels really good. Good to know it feels nice, but what was up with you logging out so suddenly just now? Nothing special really. I just felt a bit pathetic. It's just, how do I put it? I feel like it didn't really help me that much. Like the things I can't do in the real world, I still can't do, or something like that. I still can't talk to people. My personality is the same as always. I still can't make a good impression on everyone. Nothing's changed, and that makes me pathetic. I mean, that angle, it's probably a failure, right? Sorry. Don't be down about it. This is just the start. Take it slow. You'll get better. Okay. I'll try my best. Oh, by the way, I'm not blaming you or anything, but next time you log out, it's better to do it from the machine in your room. Logging out like that out of nowhere might mess up the program, and you could even get hurt. Just watch out next time, okay? Oh, sorry, I get it. Sorry, really, sorry. Hey, don't freak out, I'm not mad at you. Ulrich, I totally forgot about him. Ruff, 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 ruff. No, don't play some rough, come on. Ugh, seriously. I never thought Ulrich could use this machine too. His personality comes off so different, huh? Well, any creature with 5 senses can enter Newtopia as long as they play along, of course. As for the personality thing, it's tweaked by the character settings. Dogs aren't exactly geniuses, so making him a main character wouldn't work. His personality in Newtopia is mostly what Ulrich's supposed to be like, I guess. Oh, that's how it works? I thought... Huh? You think your dog's really like that? No way, that little guy's such a scaredy cat. Besides sticking to you all day, he's got 0 good points. No guard dog material at all. Well, I guess. Hey, Teddy, is it really okay for you to not join in? It feels pretty fun to me. After all, we built Newtopia together, and Teddy, you helped me out so much. I couldn't have done it without you, so maybe check out what we made. I'd love to, but it's still in testing, you know. It's best if someone keeps watch, and I gotta make sure you're safe. Protection, huh? Damn, no. Oh, what's up? You look like you want to say something, but can't. Ah, damn it, I shouldn't have pointed that out. Crap. Sorry, I'm sorry, you asked so suddenly I couldn't figure out what to say right away. It's fine, Noam, really, I'm not upset. How do I put this? You're just a little too fixated on the outcome. Too fixated on the outcome? Sorry, I don't get it. It's not really a flaw, you know. Strengths and weaknesses depend on the situation. They can flip depending on the context. Take this for example. Being timid isn't a downside for a truck driver. It's just caution. Bravery might not matter as much, or it could even be a drawback. Cunning and smarts are basically the same thing at the end of the day. It's just the emotional spin that makes them sound different. So, back to talking with people, your slow, careful way of speaking actually fits Newtopia's conversations perfectly. It's honestly a big advantage over most folks. In Newtopia, every word you say, every choice you make matters a ton. They shape how people see you. As long as you're in Newtopia, you've got all the time in the world to think about your choices. It's your world. Nothing moves forward unless you want it to. But the real world's not like that. You don't get all the time to figure out what to say next. Most of the time, you're just reacting on instinct. I don't really get what Teddy means. Isn't that just proof I'm not cut out for this world? No way. People in the real world don't care if you stumble over a sentence. At least not the way they do in Newtopia. How do I explain this? Real world folks don't have some favorability meter sticking up or down. They judge you overall, and a couple of awkward words won't tank their opinion of you. And I could think of a couple of awkward words that could tank the opinion of many people. Slurs, for example. That would tank many people's opinions of a person. To just drop an N-word or any kind of word in the middle of nowhere. Words have power, my dude. Power to destroy and create bonds. No, you're a sensitive guy. But, on the other side of things, words are just words. If you fuck up with one person, you can move on to another person and use your words differently to see how they work. Now, granted, that person may talk to the other person and they may have two different views of you, but everyone has different views of everyone else anyway, so it doesn't matter. Your world experience with one person is going to always be different to your world experience with another person, even if you hang out all the time together, because our views of the world are shaped by our experiences in it. So even if you've got 3 best friends and you all hang out all the time, what they see in you is always going to be different from each other because they've lived their own lives and they focus on different aspects of people mostly. Like, there's going to be overlap, yeah. So maybe you're a sneaky sort, or maybe they're like, oh, he's always late. You know, that's a general aspect of your character. But they're going to attribute favorability to that differently. Some people might be a bit more lenient with time issues, and some people might be a bit more hard-ass about it. And just by dint of being a friend, for example, besties, they're going to be more lenient than they would with other people. Or, in some cases, harsher because they expect better of you. It's hard to really know how somebody thinks about you without actually being them and having lived their lives. So you can't put too much on other people's thoughts of you because you don't know what colours they're painting their worldview with. And you don't know what colours show up in the palette that they paint you with in their mind. I got pretty philosophical there for a second, didn't I? Let's get on with the game. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable or anything. Exactly. Here's the thing. The real world doesn't need that level of finesse. You never really know which words upset someone or which ones win them over. Usually it's all about the big picture impression. Yeah, that's true. Some people's experiences may have bad connotations to certain words or certain rhythms or certain sounds or like you ever met a person and you just hate the sound of their voice? That's nothing they did. It's not their fault. It's just you have that sound just is striking something negative in you. And, you know, it just is. And, you know, the words you say to one person, they're not a catch-all. There are people, charmers and that, who basically, they say a sentence and they'll have 100 people falling all over them. But there's going to be like 15, 20 people who aren't, because they don't see the magic in those words. You know? Look at politicians. Look at politicians. A lot of them have their die-hard fans. And a lot of them have their die-hard haters. Now they're saying the exact same words to both of those people at the same time in speeches and whatnot. It's just that the different worldview and the different ways that people have grown up to view the world and their experiences colour how they view those worlds and how they view those words. So, yeah. You can't stress too much on what you say to others and what others say to you. Like, unless they're calling you a cunt or an asshole, usually people aren't being as malicious as we intend them to be. It's like when you walk out the door and you feel self-conscious about something because you know that you didn't tuck your shirt in properly or something. You're like, oh my god, people are going to look and they're going to notice I didn't tuck my shirt in. And yeah, maybe there'll be 1 or 2 people who do notice it. Okay, let's say you work past 100 people. About 50 people are going to notice that, oh hey, they didn't tuck their shirt in. Of those, 30 people are going to be like, okay, oh, he's looking a little scruffy, I guess. But they're going to shrug it off, because there's only like 5 people who are going to be like, oh my god, look how scruffy that guy is. Ugh, disgusting. You know? And in the grand scheme of things, 95% of people don't give a shit. The 5% don't matter. Of the 5%, maybe 1 will strike up and actually say something about it to you or someone else. You know? It's a very loud minority. That you shouldn't stress about if 1 person comes up and says something. There's 100 different people who never noticed or never thought it such a big deal as to say something, or have actual manners and didn't bother to say anything because they were like, you know, it's none of my business, or thought it, are going to go home to their besties and have a little yap about it. But what do you care? You don't know them. What does it matter? That 1 person is not indicative of everybody. In fact, they're the exception to the rule. So you can ignore them because they're stupid and weird. They're the fucking weirdo who decided to come up and say something to somebody because their shirt wasn't tucked in. They're the weirdo, not you. Okay? You didn't tuck your shirt on. That's not a big deal. They came up to somebody who didn't tuck their shirt in and were like, oh my god, I can't believe you look like a slob and you tucked your shirt not tucked in. It's like, huh? 1, why did you notice? 2, even if you notice this, why does it matter? 3, what? Huh? Alright, I'm sorry, I keep getting off track. He's raising good points in some aspects, right? Most people don't overthink how they talk either, so don't take what they say too seriously. Yes. Unless they say something with intent and you can tell. Sometimes, yes, there will be people who say things with deliberate intent. But usually you can tell they're doing that. Because they will lock eyes with you and they will make sure that you know they said that shit. On red. On main. They said that shit and they said it loud and proud. They're not slyly saying it. They're not saying it sneakily. They want you to know that they said and thought that. You know, usually if they're going to say something and they mean it, they're going to make sure you know they meant it. Alright, so here's where we're at. You're great at talking in Utopia, but not so much in the real world. Other people suck at talking in Utopia, and real world chit-chat doesn't make much skill anyway. Teddy makes sense. Okay, I'll do my best. Yeah, I'll do my best. That's the spirit. Hey, by the way, you look way better without that gloomy face. This vibe suits you more. Okay, can I recommend a thing? So, for that little timer box, instead of having it show up before the text, have a secondary window with the exact same text, right? But instant fill-in. It's something you can do in RPG Maker. There is a text code, message code, that you can do to make the words be instantly filled in, instead of scrolling across, right? So what you do to do something like that is have the normal text speed, whatnot, yeah? And then, and don't have the timer then, but then put the timer up on the next one where it's got the instant exact same message. So you press the enter, and then you've already read the text. You're not struggling to read what's already been said. Now you can look at the answers and pick what one you want within the time limit. Okay? That's such a much better way of handling it, because then the player is primed and ready because they know what had just been said. They read through the text. They didn't have to wait for it to finish showing up before they could press it, and they are choosing to go forward by pressing the interaction key, and then they get presented with the choices which they can then read through in the time given. Alright? Okay. It's just a recommendation. Hey, by the way, you look better without the gloomy face. Anyway, back to the original topic. Oh, God. I need to stay outside Newtopia to keep an eye on things for now. I'll join you once it's more stable. So, how about I keep watch next time and Teddy, you give it a try? Nah, you go ahead and try it out more. Make some friends in there. Relax a bit. I can join you later. No rush. Okay. Just then, Ulrich suddenly came over. Woof, woof, woof. Huh? Ulrich, what's up? Woof, 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 woof. Do you want something? Ruff, ruff. Oh, you want to play, don't you? At least that's what his body language seems to be saying. Can't be helped. Dogs can't talk, but I'm sure there's something going on in that little doggy brain of his. Oh, right. I brought you a new toy, a squeaky ball. You probably love it, right? The delivery should have arrived by now, yeah? It did arrive, but there's a little situation this time. Huh? It's not a big deal, but this time the package wasn't left at our door. It's at the nearby supermarket. Didn't I leave a note for them? So, yeah, picking up the package might be a tiny bit trickier this time. Probably, yeah. Teddy's expression turned really strange. I've almost never seen him look like that. That look, is it awkwardness, hesitation, uncertainty? It's like now he's the one who's troubled, not me. If it's not about buying something, maybe I can handle it. I paused for a second before realizing those words came from my own mouth, but it really was my own decision. If Teddy's worried about this too, then for his sake, I've got to try my best. Yeah, go for it. So, Ulrich, can you come with me? Outside? Out? Does that mean you don't want to? Probably because it's raining, huh? Scaredy cat, afraid of a little rain. I think maybe we should just forget it. We can wait until the rain stops to pick it up. No big deal. No other reason. It's not like it's something important. Just a squeaky boy. Ball. And Ulrich doesn't really care if he has the toy or not, right? Ruff. Ulrich's asking me to play with him. No, I can't back down. It's just going outside. I can do it. It's only going out in the middle of the night when no one's around. It's a big deal, right? Well, it's a big deal if you're a female. Woman. That's how you get killed. Yep. Not that men don't get killed, but women tend to be targeted more often if they're out and about at night. A man might not take a chance with another man, especially if it's if the person's close to their size and build, but they will definitely go after, well, not definitely, but if they were the sort to go after anyone, then they would much more likely be going after a woman if they see them out and about. Also, it's scary because it's dark. Whether the dog comes with me or not doesn't matter. He can't really do anything. He can bark and bite and just look scary. Speaking of which, with Ulrich, what am I thinking? I've got to rely on myself. Ulrich isn't my shield or anything. I'm his. I knew that the day I got him. Teddy, I'm heading out now. Alright, take care, Noah. Alright. Alright, we are... Okay, I know I've blabbed on a bit, so I've given myself like 15-20 minutes of free blabbery, because I knew that I had talked a lot this time. So I think this is where we're going to call this one. Anyway, if you like the way this one is going, I recommend checking it out, Loneliness Syndrome. There will be a link in the description below, and give the dev some love. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and I will catch you on the next one. Until then, take care, have a good day, and peace, guys. Peace. See ya.